Friends, we're back. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. They're definitely cutting grass outside right now, so that's amazing. Anyway, this week we are talking about our goals. I know the channel we've been talking about all types of stuff, but I really want this to be more motivational. That's what I need, and so that's what I'm gonna put out into the world, and hopefully we can work together to figure out what's going on. My name is Claudia. I live in Atlanta, Georgia with my family. I coach the dance team at Georgia Tech. If this is your first time tuning in, please go back and check other videos out. But today we're talking about getting our bodies together. It is almost 2025, and if I'm honest, I have not done a great job over the last 2 years taking care of myself. And half of the issue is that I got this like skinny fat thing going on, so it looks okay, and that's why it's been okay. We're not doing that. So today we're going to talk about the 8 things I'm going to be doing going into the new year, and then hopefully tips that I'll be doing until the end of the year so we can hopefully have some progress, and then what I'll be continuing in 2025, because I think this will set us up for some really good success, and that's what we need. Let's just hop right into it. Let's just hop right into it. Before I get into some tips, I guess I'll talk to you a little bit about just myself and where we're kind of at, stats, that kind of thing. If you're not into that, then you should fast forward. I am not a dietitian, so if you're looking for that, there's a ton of people who are professionals who've gone to college who can give you tips for things that you should talk to a doctor about, right? So this is just me. Currently, I am 5'2", nothing I can do about that. I currently weigh right at 154 pounds, which might not be a lot to you, but it's a lot for my little tiny frame, and I'm used to just being a smaller person. And yeah, so like my clothes don't fit the same way, and it's starting to feel kind of weird, and I just want to be confident in my own body. Does that make sense? I've had a baby, so things kind of sit a little differently, and losing the weight has been really hard, and I'm not helping myself by just drinking sweet tea and eating American Deli, which is maybe the best restaurant in Atlanta. Argue with your mom, not with me. That's not what I'm here for. So it's just the 154, I've been there. I kind of been fluctuating between 154 and 150, and I don't know. I do okay for a few days, and then I kind of fall off after I lose a little bit, and I feel a little better, then I gain it all back. So it's really just going to be, these tips are going to hopefully help all of us take that next step to being better and kind of getting down. What is my goal, you might be asking, or you might not be asking, but I'm going to tell you anyway. My goal is to be around the 135 range. Does that feel like a lot? I don't know, but that's the goal. So that's what we're going to be aiming for, 135. I'm going to try really hard to be kind of strict the first 2 weeks, and so next week's video will be about sort of the process and how we're doing and what those days kind of look like as we push towards the end of the year. What do you think? Yeah? All right, let's get into it. So I have my phone, which has my notes. So do excuse me if I'm looking down. Let's see. Goal 1, laying out the outfits in advance. So a lot of times if you have less reasons to not do something, and these are going to be super simple tips, just lay the clothes out. So I'm going to be laying my clothes out the night before, the morning before, packing my gym bag before, making sure everything I need is ready in a place. That way, as soon as I know that the workout's going to happen, I'm ready to go. And we're going to make sure that the fit is cute. We're not going to be putting on anything crazy. Even though I feel like a bowling ball, we're going to dress it up. We're going to put it in pink and things that I already own, things that make me feel cute in my gym clothes, even though I'm a bloated fish, and get after it. So laying out the clothes, picking something cute that makes you feel good. Tip number 1. Tip number 2, we're going to be scheduling the workouts. So I think where I have made mistakes in the past is I have said, okay, I'm going to work out 3 days a week, but I haven't decided exactly what days, exactly what times, and then stuck to it like it's a meeting for work, and that's what we're going to be doing. So my schedule is what we're going to be going for, is starting the week strong. So starting on Sunday, because that's a day where I usually have the mornings I know are free. So if I can get that very first workout in for the Sunday going into the week, I think that'll set us up for success. And then we're going to go Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, because those are days I don't have morning practices with my team. We practice at 6, but I can do a workout at like 5:15, so that wouldn't be too bad. So Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays are going to be the days that I am gonna schedule to work out. I'm gonna start with only 3 days a week. There's no reason for me to suggest that I do 5 to 6 days because I haven't been doing any. And so to start with something that is just like unrealistic doesn't make any sense. So we're gonna start with 3 days and try to do at least 30 minutes. Yes, but non-negotiable, putting it on the schedule, making sure it actually happens, and not giving myself an out, and you shouldn't either. Step 3. Because I know what I need to do, if I'm going to the gym, I need to have my gym bag ready. So we already talked about laying the clothes out the night before, but if you're going to be working out at work, right after work, or like have to go to the gym and take your clothes with you, you need to go ahead and pack your gym bag. I am going to put it right next to the door. That way I don't even have to like look for it. There's not a conversation about it. I know that it's there. If you're someone who's like needs even more input than that, sometimes I'll put my gym bag in my car the night before. Not recently, because remember, I haven't been working out either, so this is not a cast to any of you. This is, sis, we are in this together. But putting the gym bag by the door is what I will be doing. I will likely have to work out and then immediately get ready if I don't schedule them. Like my Tuesday workout I could do at work probably. See, here we are. I'm already creating issues. So I probably won't need a gym bag, but I'll need to have my clothes laid out and ready for me to come in, take a shower, and then be ready to go. So my clothes for work need to be laid out, which I already do. Check out my Instagram for the outfits of the day. I have to lay all of my outfits for the week out on Sundays because I get up so early for practice. But yeah, gym bag by the door in the car so that you're prepared. Make sure that when you're prepping your gym bag, this is just an added tip. I lay things out like how I have to do them because I always forget stuff. So lay out the outfit for work, lay out the soap, lay out the towel, lay out the shower shoes, lay out the underwear, because it's nothing worse than going to work and then going to the gym for lunch and realizing that you can't put the same underwear on that you just worked out in. You heard it here first. So lay out everything you need in the gym bag and then pack it up instead of like putting stuff in and then praying that you've done it right. Tip number 4, prep easy workout snacks. And even after that, snacks. So you need to be able to nourish your body if you're going to add in these workouts like what I'm going to be trying to do, because you're going to be hungrier. And so later in the tips we'll be talking about food prepping and all that stuff, but if you're not setting yourself up for success, then you're working out and then you're eating double the amount, so then you're not going to gain any weight. I'm talking to me here. This is for me. Like, so if you know you're going to go to the gym, have a granola bar before so that when you finish the workout, you're not starved and then you're eating spicy Chick-fil-A sandwiches and sweet tea and french fries because your body is so hungry from the workout you just did, and then you turn around and eat dinner still. There's no calorie deficit here, honey. So what are we doing? So plan your snacks before your workout and for after your workout. Are you going to have a protein shake? Mapping out what that really looks like, setting it aside, doing that the night before, doing it on Sundays, having all those bags together. Are you going to have celery and I don't know, peanut butter? Is that your vibe? Are you a granola girly? Are you a protein shake girly? Are you someone who needs to drink water and then wait? But just having your workout snacks prepared so that you can set yourself up for success. Number 5, setting real goals. So I told you guys I currently weigh 154. We're going to go with the higher number. And I'm trying to get to 135. I'm not trying to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks. I'm just not going to do it. I have set myself up for that kind of failure before, and it just makes you feel frustrated, and it doesn't make you feel like you're accomplishing anything, so then it makes you not want to do a singular item. My goal is going to be taking progress photos, videos, keeping track with you guys, and then just taking it day by day. Like I said, my realistic goals are 3 days a week, moving my body for 30 minutes. I'm not trying to do an hour because I haven't been doing anything, so setting an hour goal just doesn't make any sense because I'm just not used to doing that kind of thing. Same thing with like my meal prep. The goal is the first 2 weeks I'm going to try to be pretty strict, just because I want to see like some change and give myself like that push to keep moving forward. But we're not going to do anything out of control, right? So setting real expectations so that you can set yourself up for success. If you've never ran before, planning to run a 3K on a Tuesday morning before work, I'm not saying you can't do it. Go crazy, sis, if that's you. But just like maybe start with a walk, and then at the end of the walk I'm gonna run for 2 minutes, and then the next day you add on, and making sure it's something you can pace with and something that'll last for a long time, not just a few days. Yeah, so setting realistic goals that will set you up for success. That is tip number 5. Number 6, we all need a buddy. You guys are going to be my buddy, my accountability partners. My goal is to come here weekly and tell you guys how I'm progressing, how things are going, if I failed, which is okay, and that's going to happen sometimes. But having someone that you can talk to when you're starving, and not starving, that's not the vibes we're going for, but like having someone you can talk to about, you really don't want to do this workout, and they're like, no girl, we said we were going to do this, or no man, we said we were going to do this, we said we were going to be consistent, we're going to make this happen. Especially, it's just going to set you up for success going into the new year, right? If you can use these next like 30 to 35 days to really focus on your goals and like really get your body together, think about, you're going to be crushing those 2025 goals, girl. Crushing those 2025 goals. So find you a buddy, somebody who can hold you accountable, and even if they're not holding themselves accountable, they're just like, hey man, I know you said you were working out at 8 a.m. Did you go? They send you a quick text before, like, yo, you got this. Keep pushing through. Even if you fail, they're like, don't even worry about yesterday. Today's a new day. You start again. So get you a buddy. You guys are mine, so hold me accountable, man. Hit me up. Ask me, Claudia, what's going on? Have you been focused on your goals? Are you doing it? When's the last time you had a sweet tea? Mind your business. See? Too much. Number 7, make your goals easy and attainable to follow. Number 7, make it convenient. Don't say you're going to go to Pilates and the Pilates class is 45 minutes away. Like, unless it's right next to your job and you're going to go right after work or right before, make sure you're setting yourself up for success so that things are very, very easy. I know, like, for a long time, I had LA Fitness. Really, it was because I couldn't figure out how to cancel the membership. They make it so hard, don't they? But LA Fitness is like a further drive from our house now, so it was like the parking was annoying, and so then I would use that as an excuse, and it was outside, and I was like, ugh, I gotta do the whole parking thing and the parking ticket, and then you have to, it was like a whole thing. So we ended up switching over to Anytime Fitness. It's smaller. It's like not, I would say Anytime Fitness is like the nuts and bolts that you need for a gym. It's like $20 a month for both of us, and it has all of the machines that you need, and it's 5 minutes from our house. It's open 24 hours, so you can go late at night or you can go early in the morning, and so there is no excuse as to why you can't get your workout in, right? Whereas like if you sign up, originally I signed up for like Pilates, which was really great, but there's like class times, and the class times didn't really work with my schedule, so then I was paying for these Pilates classes but couldn't go, and then that was the reason I wasn't working out. I'm like, oh, the Pilates times. Every excuse in the book not to make it happen. So find things that are convenient for your lifestyle, that work for you, and make this process as easy as it can be. If you can afford to like get all your meal prep done by somebody else, just pay the service fee, and then you have all your meals for lunch and dinner, and you don't have to think about it. And that's something you can cross off the list. Not my ministry, because I'm trying to save money. But if I could, I would. Say it again. If I could, I would. And so you need to be thinking about, what does that really look like, and how do I make that work for me? Because convenience is everything, and it's going to make these goals even easier to accomplish. Lastly, number 8, focus on your post-gym reward. What are you going to get yourself? Me, I'll be doing a sweet tea on Fridays because I love a sweet tea, but I can't drink them every day because it's just a lot of sugar and it's not doing good things for my body, and I want to feel good in my skin. You know what I mean? And right now I don't feel terrible, but I just don't feel as confident as I once did, and so I want to feel comfortable in my clothes, and I think that's important. You know what I mean? So let's go through the list. I'm going to make sure I don't forget any. That's why I wrote them down. Number 1, you're going to plan out your outfits in advance. 2, schedule your workouts. 3, put a gym station, a gym bag station. We're ready to go. We've laid it out. We've got it scheduled, and now the bag is by the door, so there's no excuse for us. 4, prep easy pre-workout snacks. Not even talking about meal prepping. However, that is something we probably will discuss in weeks to come. But a snack for before the workout, a snack for after, so that you're prepared, right? Number 5, setting realistic goals. If you don't have a goal in mind, you don't know what you want to do, you don't know what your plan is, you are going to fail at this. And there's no reason for us to do that. We are better people than that. So let's just like set ourselves up. Let's do what needs to be done, and then let's get it popping. 6, using the buddy system. Find you a friend who also has these same goals. And it's not hard to find a person who is interested in losing weight, who's interested in being motivated and going to the gym and getting their body together. You could throw a rock right now and you could probably find somebody. Throw a rock. Maybe a stranger is who you need. Maybe it's not your girlfriend. Maybe it's like a friend of a friend of a friend who really wants to take this seriously. And that's okay. This is like a fun way to make new friends, you know? Now with the run club. That's a conversation for another day. Number 7, make it convenient, make it easy. What does that mean for you? Is that moving your gym? Is that meal prepping all of your meals so that you are set up for success in that way? 8 is focus on your post-gym rewards. Mine will be a sweet tea on Fridays because that brings me joy. And yours might be, I don't know, mozzarella sticks. We love a mozzarella stick. Yeah, those are 8 tips to set you up for success. I will be doing them starting tomorrow. This is not a tip that I talked about, but I will definitely be meal prepping. Like I said, I'm going to start my first 2 weeks and be a little more strict with my diet just because I want to see like a calorie deficit to try to help start cutting some of this weight off, getting some of this bloating down. I think that's what some of this is too. That way our clothes start to fit a little better and we feel a little better. And that will make everything a little better. But yeah, I hope that these 8 tips help you out. I hope that they're easy and realistic. That's what I want them to be. I want this to be like a journey that we can all be on together that is easy and attainable and doesn't feel like you have to change everything about yourself in like 5 business days because that's just crazy. And UPS still hasn't figured out how to do it. And if they can't, who are we? You know, who are we to be pushing ourselves to fix overnight shipping? We're off the rails. But yeah, truly 8 realistic tips to help you set yourself up for success, to start making actual change for us to get our bodies right going into 2025. If I can start, so can you, and I hope that we can do this together. Please comment down below what you're going to be doing to make these 8 tips work for you, what you're going to be adding, what you're going to be adjusting. Life is ever evolving, so these 8 tips can change and you can move them around how you want. Maybe you want to lay out your clothes and prep your gym bag together so that those things are hand in hand. And then you only have 6 or 7 tips to really think about, and that makes it amazing. Yeah, I will be posting shorts and reels on my Instagrams and the talks and all the things. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you tune in because we are losing this weight together. We have so few weeks before 2025 and we can make a change. And I'm here to do it with you. So thanks for sticking along. We'll be back next week with another video talking about where we've been this week, how things have gone, and I'm excited to go on this journey with you. Bye.